learn about LGBT lifestyles by 6th grade. It's mandatory.
Right.
Read the letter G.
Bring it out. Bring the letter G out. Let's teach. You ain't gonna be able to get away. Your yoga meditation is gonna be disrupted by the truth today.
That's right.
Read this sodomite culture that they are pushing. The Gay BCs.
The name of the book is The Gay BCs by M.L. Webb.
What does it say for the letter G?
The letter G is for gay. It is a word that implies you're a girl who likes girls or a guy who likes guys.
This is what happens to Dwayne Wade's son. Dwayne Wade is placed under so much pressure that he has to allow his son to live his life as a woman. How can that child make a decision for his sexuality? He's not even old enough to drive a car.
Right.
You people are hypocrites. You're simple and you're stupid. And it happens because you let others infiltrate your movement. Give me the book of Ezra chapter 4 verse 2. I'm going to show you something out of the Bible. When it comes to the other nations trying to get with the Israelites, we have always rejected them. We have never allowed them to infiltrate our minds, our spirituality, and most of all, our family structure. And that's what you are allowing today. As you walk up and down this token that they have given to you to appease you, to block you from which is the real purpose, which is the ascension of your people from the pits of society to the top where you belong.
That's right.
As they play their music, I want you to focus. I want you to focus as they play their music, because that is the soundtrack to their destruction. Read the book of Ezra, chapter 4, verse 2. Because some situations are going to arise, and Edomites are going to die.
There's a book in Ezra, chapter 4, verse 2. Then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers and said unto them, let us build with you.
That's what the nations always say. Let us build with you.
Right.
That's what George Soros and his sodomite Black Lives Matter movement said. Let us build with you. Because just like it's a struggle for the black man, it's the same struggle for the gay man. That's what they told you, man.
That's right.
When the gay man is living in the lap of luxury and always has. When all of the emperors in Rome at the height of their kingdom were all sodomites with little boy apprentices that fed them grapes.
Right.
But somehow the gay man is oppressed equally with you.
Right.
Where's the equality in our oppression? Did they redline gay communities so that they couldn't buy houses?
Right.
Last time I checked, they're the top gentrifiers.
Bring it out.
Give me a break, man. Read on.
For we seek your God as ye do.
They always think they know our God. Just like that weirdo who was up here telling us what our Bible says. Psalm 73 says they speak wickedly concerning oppression. Read on.
And we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esau-Hadad, of Esau, which brought up us hither.
But what's Zerubbabel say?
But Zerubbabel and Joshua and the rest of the chief of the fathers of Israel said unto them,
That's the leadership. Zerubbabel, the chiefs of the fathers, and Joshua. That's the men that you see standing here. That's the young men who are being raised in the way that they should go. So when they get older, they will not depart from it.
Right.
Your leadership said this.
ye have nothing to do with us.
What did the Bible say?
Ye have nothing to do with us.
Black Lives Matter.
Ye have nothing to do with us.
LGBTQRSTULXVYZ.
Ye have nothing to do with us.
The white man, woman, and child in America.
Ye have nothing to do with us.
You have nothing to do with us. We have to stand up on our own. We have to be our own nation. We have to be our own government. And that's what you see here. That's what you see right here. We have our own government. We have our own leadership. We got young men that can stand up bold and proud and tell you the history of their people. They're not like Nick Cannon. What about Nick Cannon? Give me Isaiah 13:1. We're going to read something. Nick Cannon said something that he didn't. Give me Sirach chapter 3 and verse 24. Express not thou which thou hast not. Without eyes you shall want for light. Get that. Nick Cannon said we the real Jews. Deshaun Jackson said we the real Jews. And a so-called Jew told them you can't say that. Max Kellerman said the knee on TV. Max Kellerman, the guy with the sore on his lip, who don't know nothing about boxing. always questioning our champion Floyd, 50-0, always got questions. He don't know nothing, but now he knows about your nationality and your history. He's an expert on that too. He said it is insane that the Negro is somehow the real child of Israel. He said that on television. That means network TV sponsored that. Guess what? That was anti-Semitic. That was anti-Semitic. Before the Huffington Post and whatever you got, the Observer takes our pictures and put them on the front page. It says black men come with hate, anti-Semitic speech. Learn what it means to be Semitic first. To be a Semite means you are the son of Shem. There are many nations who are the sons of Shem. The so-called East Indian, the so-called Ishmaelite, the Arab, the so-called Ammon and Moabites. These are Semitic nations. They are the sons of Shem. And so is the so-called black man in America, the so-called Hispanic and Native American. Those are also Semites. So when we call ourselves the real children of Israel, are we anti-self? How is it anti-Semitic to tell you I am what I am? Or like Esau would have me say, I is what I is. How is that anti-Semitic? You people are stupid and dumb and you're hypocrites. So now we're going to educate you. You're going to learn what a Semite is as the sodomites of our people dance to Whitney Houston. Read Isaiah 13:1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
When you lift up a banner, you do this. This is lifting up a banner. Get Isaiah 13:1 in my Bible. Get Isaiah 13:1 in my Bible. Get the precept next to it. When you lift up a banner, this is what you're doing. You're putting up an unsigned and an unsample for who your people are. When you go to the book of Numbers, it told you that we numbered ourselves by the unsigned of our fathers. This is our banner. Israel. You are not black. What seat in the UN is for the black? You are not a nigger. What plane can you get on to fly to the land of black? We are trying to educate you who our people are, where they come from, and what your history is. I want you to focus. I want you to focus. Read on.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand, that they may go unto the gates of the noble.
The Bible says shake the hand. Go into the gates of the nobles. It's going to be your, all of you brothers' job to go into the top of these kings of these nations and tell them who you are and represent for your people. So you got to get in your book. The weapon that they use against you is your ignorance of what's really going on. Let's get this book here. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. Hold this way. I'm going to show you something. They got Nick Cannon scared to call himself a Jew. The name of this book is The Black in Western Art. I'm going to turn to page 40. Hold on. Page 32, rather. Page 32. I want you to bring your cameras in close, and I want you to see something. We are being called anti-Semitic for calling ourselves the real Jews. You see these men here? You see these men here? These black faces on top of these shields of arms? This man's name is Berg, the first man. His name is Berg. The next man's name is Hellstein. And the third man's name is Julik. These are all Eastern European names, correct? I want to show you something. None of these men were slaves. These men had castles, territory, and land. The names Hellstein, Berg, and Julik are originally Israelite names. Berg meaning mountain. Hellstein meaning strong stone. These are our people, and we are the real Jews. Look at the helmet here. You would call this a Viking helmet, right? Do that look like a damn Edomite Viking with blonde hair? Eric the damn Red, who told on himself that he's an Edomite. Eric the Red. He told on himself. No, these are our people.